let me say that you have a lot of these palm-colored people who literally think that America was built by them. These people of their ilk think that America was built by them. Nobody else had nothing to do with it. And then when they came over here, the Native Americans, they gonna say, well, the Native Americans helped a little bit. Yeah, they help y'all stealing their land from them and putting them on reservations. So white people are worried about talking about they getting replaced, but how y'all getting replaced? Because y'all are not able to do the shit like y'all used to do. Y'all are getting those perks and privileges like you white boys used to get. Y'all are getting those perks and privileges. So the woman asked him, do you think that black people need to get reparations for, for slavery and all this? So this Peckerwood cracker had the nerve to say, well, black people should lucky we brought them over here. Look at what they was doing over there in Africa. They wasn't doing shit but living in mud huts. This is how these Peckerwood crackers see y'all. This is how they see y'all. So they asked him about what you think about integration. They said we should have kept segregation, which I do agree. We should have kept we should have kept segregation. I believe we would be far better off if they would have kept segregation, but would have gave us the freedoms and civil rights that we deserve. Other than that, we should have kept our own shit. I'm just being real. We should have kept our own shit. So these people, basically, they said black people was better up under Jim Crow. Yes, give or take, we did do better under Jim Crow, but the only thing was that you white folks got jealous. Y'all got jealous and y'all would tell us y'all didn't want us to be in y'all community. Cool. We created our own community. But you white folks couldn't deal with that. Y'all had to come over and interject and see what we was doing over on our side. And when y'all seen us doing way better on our side, y'all decided to find any way, reasonable or form to destroy those thriving black communities. Y'all burnt down, y'all destroyed Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Elaine, Arkansas, Slocum, Texas, Rosewood, Florida, Chloe, Florida, Wilmington, North Carolina, Oliverville, which is now y'all flooded, killed everybody and butchered everybody in the city that is Lake Lanier. On its banks, y'all have a whole rows of peach trees where y'all used to lynch motherfuckers in. Then not only have y'all basically ran highway through thriving black communities in Florida with the 55 Act, Highway Act, destroying black communities, redlined us at the banks to keep us from starting businesses, de-urbanization of large city areas like Detroit, moving jobs to the suburbs and locking us out. Then on top of that, you all, COINTELPRO, basically, prison industrial complex. All you did was replace slavery with another form of slavery. So what have you white folks really done for black people? Not goddamn thing, but hinder our development. Then y'all signed the Civil Rights Bill, but the sad thing is these dumb niggas was willing to be with white folks so bad. They wanted to be with white folks, lay up with white men, lay up with white women so bad that they willing to throw their own community to the wind. And this is where we at right now. In a sense of we are at this crossroads right now. Well, now it take all this shit to happen to us for white folks to do all this shit to finally say, you know what, we'd rather be segregated. We'd rather be segregated and we rather separate ourselves. It's a little bit too late for that. It's a little bit too late for that. Because too many niggas love white folks and love sniffing up under white folks. Too many niggas out here laying up with white men and white women and shit to even to make a difference. Then on top of that, if we were to get any kind of reparations, how would they give it out? What, they gonna give it out half? Y'all got half of us got white folks in our DNA, in our bloodline and shit. So a lot of us won't even be able to motherfucking get reparations. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us won't even be able to get it because somewhere down the line, some black woman was laying up with a Brad and had a biracial kid. And then on top of that, you'll have this is what you'll have. You'll have white folks who find out they got black DNA because their great-grandmother was a biracial woman that passed as a white woman. And now that'll create, that's a whole motherfucking new problem that you have, because you'll have these biracial women that were passed and laying up with white men, and they mixed breed, half-breed children somewhere down the line thinking they should be reparations when they didn't go through no struggle. And I'm gonna keep it real. When the last time you seen light-skinned niggas and biracial niggas hanging in trees? Every time you looked at pictures of black men hanging, you seen black men my color or darker lynching hanging in trees. You ain't see no light-skinned or biracial people hanging from no damn trees. You didn't. I'm just gonna keep it real. A lot of the biracial people, yeah, they were discriminated against, but they weren't discriminated against like darker skinned or brown skinned black people like us. And light skinned people and biracial people still accepted more so than us. I'm just keeping it 100. Motherfuckers don't like to say this shit, but I am. I'm brave enough to say it. Biracial and light-skinned niggas they never could understand what it's like to be us, because they are the privileged group of white people, black people. They'll use them as the motherfucker, these the safe niggas, they got kind of our blood, so they ain't like the rest of the dark-skinned and brown niggas, they almost like us, they're almost civilized. So you got biracial people, I don't give a fuck. Really passing light-skinned black people that really don't know what it's like being a true black person. They fucking don't. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, they don't. You have biracial people that look like they damn near white people. They could never understand what a black person go through. And then you'll hear them biracial people, there's a lot of times they'll sit inside with white supremacy. Then on top of that, you got not only do you got that problem in the black community, you got Uncle Tom, buck dance and bootlicking niggas that say we don't deserve shit. You got Aunt Jemimas with white men saying, this white man is my reparations. So you got all this shit, fucked up ass shit in the black community. And you wonder why brothers want to say fuck it all and get our passport and just leave this motherfucker and let America just fall into which it's gonna fall, because it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Then on top of that, you bring other immigrant niggas in from other places, whether they be from Somalia, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Kenya, any other Africa, the Caribbean. You bring these new niggas in, and they come over being disrespectful, and white folks weaponize them against us. Then you add on the Latinos that motherfucker don't like black people, but when they ass in trouble, always want us to come save their ass. So we got a lot of goddamn dynamics as black men and black women like me got to deal with. We got to deal with white supremacists. We got to deal with motherfucker other black immigrants they brung over here, done programmed to go against us. We got to deal with biracials who don't have a motherfucking identity, really, and then a lot of times they go against us. You got to deal with other buck dancing, Uncle Tom ass, and bed wenching niggas. We got to deal with a lot of shit over here in the United States of America. A lot of shit as straight up black men and women. That's why I say if we go do the shit, we just gotta have us and nobody else. I don't give a fuck. If the buck dancing coons and shit want to be together, form their own shit, which they don't, because they love white folks too much. They love their slave master too much. They want to lay up with their white women and white men and shit. They love their master too much. Cool. You stay y'all ass over there with them and be with them. Your biracial children that y'all have with Brad and Chad, Becky and Susan, they can stay over there with y'all too. We don't want them either. And motherfuckers say, oh, why y'all being like that? Nah, we don't want them. We don't need no interference in FBA shit. If we gonna do FBA, we gotta do it right all the way. Outsiders could not come in. We don't want no outside. We don't want no outsiders in our shit. We gotta be exclusive, like they are. If they want to go off and form their own community with their biracial children and shit, Keisha with her Brad and Chad, Tyrone with Becky and Susan, if they want to form their own shit, fine, go off and form y'all colored community. We don't want to have nothing to, true black FBA don't want to have nothing to do with none of that shit. And by the way, since y'all saying Brad and Chad and Beck, well, I don't hear no black men saying that, but I heard a lot of these Keisha saying Brad is their reparations. Cool. Don't come back with you and your biracial kids over there talking about y'all deserve reparations. Cause nope, you broke the social contract when you go over there with Brad and Chad. You cannot bring that white man in our shit. I don't give a fuck, Brad. We don't want Brad over here, motherfucker, trying to dip his hand in our shit. We already got to deal with his peckerwood cracking ass enough. But in order for us to do it, it just got to be something for FBA. Damn right. Since white folks want to be on that shit, we gonna be on that shit too. Fuck them too. Give us our tangibles. All you have to do is give us our tangibles, leave us the fuck alone. We did it before, we did good. Y'all ass couldn't leave us alone. You white folks couldn't leave our communities alone. Y'all couldn't leave us alone because we were doing better than y'all. We were surpassing y'all. And to be truthful, we always been like that. That's why y'all afraid of us. But I digress.